Where is what I'm looking for? Up there. Offline, so pull up the Discord, stream, Twitch. Why am I posting that in my Twitch chat? That would be dumb of me. That's done, that's done. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's your good friend Cheesecake Fries, and Leon is supposed to join me, but he's not responding to my text yet, so I don't know if he's not off work or if he's busy or what he's doing. So I'm going to start by playing this, and he might join me later tonight. I don't know what he's doing. But hi, everybody. It's your local friendly neighborhood Cheese. And I am going to be playing Digimon Nova Red. So, I know I do a lot of Digimon fan game Nuzlocke here. I am a huge Digimon fan. Huge. I won't lie. I am not going to do a Nuzlocke here because I want to make sure I get some of my favorite Digimon. And with the Nuzlocke, I am almost guaranteed to probably not get some of my favorites. Plus, it just gave a warning that this game is hard and not recommended or balanced for a Nuzlocke, so let's not do a Nuzlocke for now. If I figure out it's too easy, maybe I'll do a solo Nuzlocke later or come back, but for now it should be fine. This looks like, for the most part, your normal talk with Professor Oak, except replace Digimon with Pokemon. But I really don't know much about this game. I was looking up games where you where it's Pokemon but with from different like universes. I found all kinds of cool shit. I found a League of Legends Pokemon. I found a what else was I talking about? I was texting a couple friends about the stuff I found. I knew about a couple. I knew about a Yu-Gi-Oh one that I've known about for a little while. Um, there's the DBZ one that I've played on stream before. I knew about that one. Is this supposed to look like Ash and Gary? Well, red and blue, I guess. Well, it's still saying Digimon, so it must be correct. But, yeah, so potions are just called potions. I feel like there are special items that there's so many special items those could have been called. Oh wow. I assume I have to come up here still. Wait, don't go out there. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, sorry. I forget what I was saying. I got distracted. Oh yeah, I was talking about the other one that I found. I knew about a Yu-Gi-Oh one. I've been wanting to play it on stream for a while now. I just haven't. I've been working with the creators of another one. I mentioned it a couple times in my Discord and on stream. I don't want to talk too much about what I've been doing with them because I technically have agreed not to. So I'll just say there is a fan game being created that I am working with and helping people with, and there are some cool things in the works with that. That just keep an eye out for. What else is there? Oh yeah, I saw when I was looking up, well, actually before I looked up, one of the things that made me look it up is I recently saw a streamer or whatever did a Mario Pokemon, and it has like a really cool story and stuff. I'm extremely interested in that one too. I actually joined his Discord just so I could get the download link, but I haven't played it or downloaded it or anything yet. I just got the link. Okay, Tanamon. It's Tanamon, Bukamon, so this one is probably, yep, Koromon. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't know. Tenmon has some cool Digivolutions, but I'm not the biggest fan of its like first form. It's like rookie form, or at least its most common rookie form. Bukamon, I guess I kind of like all of its form. It's got cause that's oh fuck, what's his name? What's his guy? What's his name's Digimon? And yeah, that has some cool guys. uh, Ikakakumon or whatever. It's the big, the big mammoth dude with the horn. And then he digivolves into basically the giant Thor thing. Yeah. This guy's pretty fucking cool. I feel like we all know who he turns into. Oh. I don't know. Here, let's do a poll. Which starter I want to make sure I spelled them all right. Koromon. Bukamon. And Tamon. Okay. Okay, everyone. I have the poll going up. Alright, the poll is up. Get your votes in. Which starter shall I pick? And while the poll's up, if there's any of the three you want to see again, let me know. If there's any of the three you want to see again, actually I could just, while it's going, because it's going to be a little bit. We have Tamon, the grass Digimon, Bukamon, the water Digimon, and Koromon. Honestly, I like Bukamon. I'm kind of sad Gabumon isn't. Not Gabumon. Gabumon's the second form. What's Gabumon's in training form? Fuck. Actually, I am going to look that up because that's going to bug me now. Gabumon. Sunomon. Yeah, I kind of wish Sunomon was one of the three options, because I love Sunomon. Well, I love Gabumon, but still, I think Gabumon's cool as fuck. Now, most of the in-training mons, like, technically Koromon has, like, if I just type in Koromon, it should tell me, like, 5, I think, Digimon he technically canonly evolves into. Okay. 4, but still. So I wonder if Koromon has, like, do the starters have split evolutions? I might. I might do. Poll ended and no one voted because it wouldn't let me vote. So we have a 3-way tie. Here's what I'll say. I'm going to eliminate Tainmon because I do like the rookie form. Not the biggest fan of the champion form, the cactus Togemon. Or Togemon, or whatever it's called. Excuse me. I do like its ultimate, where it turns into, like, the lily and all that. But, it's not my favorite. I really like Buka. I like Gomamon. I like Ikakumon. I like the little Zeus guy. I like his other form where he gets the fucking, like, shoulder cannons. Almost looks like a weird Blastoise motherfucker. Koromon, he's Greymon. And he's fire type. I do have a habit of picking fire types. I have to go with Greymon. Oh, cool. We at least get to see the Bukomon throughout our journey. I forgot our rival was going to pick it. Yes, I know how battles work. Shut up. We both probably only have Bubble Blow anyway. Ow, that hurt. Die before you kill me, bastard. I assume this is like normal fire red. I have to go up. Get the thingy. Ooh, Punamon. Okay. I wonder, because it mentioned split evolutions in the little like intro. I wonder if Coromon, Agumon's going to have a split evolution into Skull Greymon. It would probably be an item, not like a I misbehaved him or whatever. Because there's friendship in Pokemon, but there really isn't, like, a hatred level. Unless they added it, but... Okay, so that bomb exploded on me. Come on, Bombmon. I just want to get to the fucking Pokemon Center, dude. Let me get to the first fucking town, jeez. Okay. Do. Wormmon better be in this game. I'm sure he is. For those who don't know, because I guess really haven't talked about it much. I don't play a lot of Digimon stuff, really. I really should play more. I will at least play the new Digimon game when it comes out, but I'm a huge Digimon fan. I know I've talked about it at least once on this channel, but I love Digimon. I absolutely love Digimon. My favorite Digimon is actually Wormmon. Which might not be the Digimon you expect from me. I'm not sure if it's the one you would expect to be my favorite or not. But I actually really like Wormmon. I pretty much always have since Season 2. My second favorite is Patamon, Angelmon, TK, those guys. Because I honestly, I have always loved them since season 1. I related most with, like, TK, Patamon, like, I don't know, I just, having an older brother looking up to my older brother, and, like, I don't know, I liked TK, I liked Patamon, watching Patamon become fucking badass, and become Angelmon, and be like, I'm basically the strongest of them all, was so fucking cool. And then watching him become, what was its name, Magna Angelmon, or Magma Angelmon, something like that. So fucking cool. So when season 2 came out, and Kyrie and TK were older, and they were 2 of the main characters, I was so excited. And for most of season 2, TK and Kyrie were my favorite characters. Until Ken gets introduced. Obviously, Ken gets actually introduced pretty early in season 2. But Ken started season 2 as a villain. So when he first gets introduced, we don't know him as Ken. We know him as the Dark Lord, or whatever they called him. We know him as the villain, right? And quite an evil one at that. Like, the shit he does is horrible. But that's one thing I really like about him, is when he gets cured, like when he gets snapped out of it, hi Paige, I am, yes, you missed the starters. It was Koromon, Bukamon, and Tainmon. I was honestly stuck the most between Koromon and Bukamon, because I love Koromon, I love Greymon, I think they're really cool. I think I saw that. I'm pretty sure I already own it, because I own, like, every Digimon game on PlayStation, and I've played them all a shit ton. Yeah, that's why I was stuck between the two. I love Gamamon, I love Ikakakumon, I love, can't remember its name right now, but the giant fucking Thor dude. I love his whole evolution line. But I also love Koromon and his evolution line, so I couldn't decide between them. I eliminated Tainmon pretty easily, because I do like almost all of Tainmon's evolution line. I love Palmon, and I love like Lilymon, Rosemon, all of those. I don't really like the champion, the cactus. I get what they were going for, but in my personal opinion, I don't really like it. I do like the Digivolution between the cactus and the lily, when the flower opens up and Lily comes out of the flower in the cactus. I thought that was really fucking cool in the show, but still not a big fan of the cactus. See, yeah, exactly. The cactus didn't really match the others. All the others were so, like, elegant, and cactus just didn't really match. So, the cactus was my least favorite, so that's why I was able to eliminate Tainmon. But the others, I had a tough time deciding between Bukomon and Koromon. I honestly really wish there were more people in chat when I was deciding, because I was hoping you guys were going to vote and make it easier for me so I didn't have to try to choose between Bukomon and Koromon, because I love them both so much. But honestly, it would have also been easier if I can't remember. I looked it up because I couldn't remember its name. Sunomon, I think it's called. Gabumon's evolution. I was kind of expecting him to be the water guy, since he also is a little water themed. I think it's Sunomon, but because I'm pretty sure the T is silent, so I think it's pronounced Sunomon. But I was expecting, since Koromon was the fire, Sunomon would have been the water, and honestly, if he would have been the water, I probably would have picked him over Koromon, because I like Agumon, but I won't lie, I've always been a Gabumon fan. So, you weren't here yet, Paige, but as I was just telling everyone, Season 1 of Digimon, favorite character in the show was TK. I don't know if it was because of my age or what it was, but I loved TK and Patamon. They were my favorite characters. I loved a lot of other people in the show, but TK and Patamon were my favorites. Which is why when Season 2 came out and Kairi and TK were, upgraded from side characters to main characters, I was excited. I was like, two of my favorite characters become main characters. Because when Kairi got introduced, she was introduced early, but only as a super side character. She didn't really join them till late. When she joined them, she quickly became one of my favorite. So, when two of my favorite characters joined as, main characters, I was excited, and they quickly became, my favorite two people in Season 2. Until my true favorite character, my true boy, got introduced. So, I said this already, but I'll say it again because you missed it. My favorite Digimon used to be Patamon, and Patamon still holds up a special place in my heart. It's not like Pokemon, though, where Gengar has been and always will be my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Streak, yeah! My favorite Digimon has changed. It used to be Patamon, and now my favorite Digimon is Wormon. My precious baby boy, Wormon. And honestly, it's for a couple of reasons. One, it's because Wormon's awesome. His evolutions are cool. He's cool. There's a lot of reasons in that alone. But also his tamer, his trainer, is really cool. I love what they did with Ken. They gave him such good character development, and we meet him obviously pretty early in Season 2, but not as Ken. We meet him as the Dark Lord, or whatever they fucking call him in Season 2. We meet him as the bad guy, and he spends a good chunk of actually I think it's the entire first half of Season 2 as the villain. It's not like, oh, they change him in 5 episodes, but no, a good chunk of the first parts of Season 2 is, this dude is our villain. We need to stop him. He's doing horrible shit. And he is. He does horrible things to these Digimon. Horrible things. Including things to Wormon. Ken does horrible things. And I remember as a child watching this and going, what is going on? Why is this guy so, evil? And then we learn, he's corrupted and all of that. And the thing that always gets me about Ken's story is when they break it. and he realizes what he's done. And he breaks down, because not just because of everything he's done, but because he truly doesn't think he can redeem himself. Like, he was a monster. And then, like, wormon and Yoli and all the others are just like, you can't really redeem what you've done, so don't. Just make up for it with your actions now and move on. And I don't know, it's just so fucking good. And then he does, like, he gets up and moves on and helps them save the world and tries to fix what he did, and it's so fucking good. But yeah, Kin is my favorite character in season 2, without a doubt. That said, I still love TK, I still love Kairi. I've never been the biggest fan of Davis, only because of, honestly, the fact that I love TK and Kairi. I think that they were always very cute as a couple. I always liked them together. And then Davis shows up and starts kind of like hitting on Kairi, and I'm like, that's TK's girl, dude, get away from her. Now that I'm older, I'm looking back going, okay, I kind of like Davis. Davis is cool. He's complicated. He's a complicated character, and he does get some good character development. But when I was a child, I fucking hated Davis. Every time he would talk, I was just like, shut up and leave Kairi alone, dude. Again, it was just a child thing. Like, I know that I was being silly, but in my head, I shipped TK and Kairi. And, I mean, even the show did, let's be honest. The show made it quite clear that this was pretty much one of... But besides a couple other couples, like, I think her name was Sarah and Ty. I think her name was Sarah. The girl with the bird, Bidomon. It's Sarah, right? Because as adults, Sarah and Ty are basically canon couple, if I remember right. But besides, like, Sarah and Ty, Sora. I thought it was pronounced Sarah, though. Or Sora? Sarah? I don't remember. Either way, you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. She and Ty are basically a canon couple. Obviously, everyone knows about Yuli and Ken. They literally fast forward later and have kids. Like, yeah. So she does. I think, if I remember right, during the, like, fast forward, because they technically fast forward like twice with the adults of season 1. She does technically date Matt, and then she goes with Ty later. So she kind of goes with both. But in the first season, they always kind of played it like, who's she going to, like, is there a thing between any of them kind of thing. So it made sense to me. As a kid, I never, like, was upset about that. The only one that upset me was, like, Davis going after Kairi. I was just like, no. But again, as I got older, I understood. I was just like, okay, I get it. But I'm also like, dude. I'm just trying to fucking catch this Mon who keeps blowing up. But I also like Davis because he has Vmon, and Vmon fuses with Wormmon. Well, to be specific, Vdromon fuses with Stingmon, turning into Imperialdromon, which is so fucking cool. Also, as we're talking about season 2, I fucking loved Armored Digivolve. So, out of the new Digimon they added, Vmon was my favorite. until wormon joined the crew. I I liked Yoli as a character, but I didn't really care much for her Digimon. I felt like the design. Now, as I say this, her Digimon's evolutions are cool as fuck, but the rookie design felt lazy to me. It felt like it's just a bird. Know what I mean? But I love Hawkmon's evolutions. I just wasn't a big fan of Hawkmon's design before it evolved, personally. I just realized my tags still say Monster Hunter. I should change that. But yeah, I love a lot of Hawkmon's evolutions. I think Hawkmon had some really cool Digivolutions. I just didn't really like Hawkmon's base form. I just wasn't the biggest fan. Just like I loved Armadillomon's base form, but I wasn't the biggest fan of some of Armadillomon's evolutions. Some of them were great, but not all of them. Come on, dude. Am I gonna have to come back here? Do I have anybody who could put you to sleep or something? But yeah, honestly, I love Digimon, and I own like the Digimon like RPGs that have released on PlayStation and stuff. I've also played a lot of the RPGs, like older RPGs, like the Digimon Worlds. I have them. Pretty sure I have them downloaded on my computer. I know I have them downloaded on my Steam Deck. If y'all ever want to see them sometime, hell, I could play them right now. I just didn't know any of y'all were interested because honestly, Digimon's kind of niche, and I just assume not a lot of y'all are interested in Digimon. Because Digimon wasn't super common here in the States. A lot of people weren't as big into it as they were Pokemon. I love Digimon, but unfortunately, it didn't do as well here in the States because of multiple reasons, which is really a shame. But yeah, I will gladly play any Digimon games. I own pretty much every Digimon game, or have owned. As I said, I don't know if I have them all downloaded on my computer, but I have most of them on my Steam Deck. I have Digimon World 1 through 4. Yeah, so do I. I have World 1 through 4. I also have the Game Boy and DS Worlds. Digimon Dawn and Dusk, and then I have Digimon World DS and Digimon World. What was the other Digimon World? I forget now. I have Digimon World. Digimon Survive is the only Digimon World I have. Sorry, not World. Digimon Survive is the only Digimon game I have that I have not really played because of what I know about it. I know I own it because I got it for free from, maybe I didn't get it for free, maybe I bought it, but I own it. But I have not played it because I know it is a visual novel. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just gameplay thing. I know it's a visual novel, and I'm not the biggest thing for visual novels. It's just a gameplay thing for me. I don't really like the gameplay of a visual novel that much. So, I really want to play it because I really want to play it because it's Digimon, and I have heard that the combat parts that do exist are really fun. But I've also heard that it's a visual novel, and I'm not the biggest fan of visual novels. So I'm in this weird limbo where I want to try it, but I also don't because I'm scared I'm not going to like it. Does that make sense? If you love visual novels, I'm sure you're going to love Digimon Survive. Because from what I've heard, it's a visual novel. That's what the game is. It's a visual novel with some turn-based combat. Which is why I said I'm not going to be spoiling anything for you. As I haven't actually played the game. I can't spoil anything for you. Oh, that was a crit. I haven't played the game. I can't spoil anything. But I don't really like visual novels, so for me, I don't know if I can justify playing it because I don't like that style of gameplay. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, the reason I own it is I got it for free from like PlayStation Plus or something. So maybe since I didn't pay for it, I can justify playing it. And give it a shot. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get to it. But yeah, on like ROMs and stuff, I do somewhere like physically own these games, but to replay them it's just so much easier to use a ROM. So I own all of the Digimon worlds. So I own 1 through 4, Digimon World DS, Digimon World Dawn, Digimon World Dusk, Digimon World, there's one more I'm forgetting the name of, but whatever that one's called. I also have on my PlayStation Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and then the sequel, the other Digimon Cyber Sleuth, because they made 2 of them. And then I also own on my PlayStation Digimon World New Order. And then on PlayStation I have bookmarked the new Digimon that's supposed to come out like late this year or early next year or whenever it's supposed to come out. I have it like saved to tell me when it comes out or is available for pre-sale so that I can like look at it and like drool and be like, may I spend money? Also, since we're talking about Digimon, in case you guys have heard beeping at any point tonight, this is my Digivice. I bought this a little while ago because my roommate bought this. My roommate had one bought for him, and I want a Digivice. So I actually have a Tamagotchi Digivice, and every once in a while I have it beep because he needs his poop cleaned up or food fed or whatever. Actually, is he hungry right now while I'm talking about him? He is hungry. Give me 1 second. Let me feed this guy. But yeah, if you guys are actually interested in any of those Digimon games, Digimon World, whatever, we can play those whenever. As I said, if y'all want to see it, hell, I would play Digimon World right fucking now. I don't fucking care. I love those games. I will start Digimon World right this fucking second. Same with Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I love Digimon. Okay. My little guy's been taken care of. He'll be good for a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know if any of those beepings came up, but honestly, I don't think the gym leader has changed. All the NPCs have been the same so far. Um, my rival was blue. I'm red. My professor is still Gary. Sorry, it's still Oak. I'm pretty sure all the sprites for the characters are the same. I could be wrong. You're like, play Digimon World now then. Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me catch this guy and go heal so that when I go to play this game again. I'm not sure if it shows in the badge menu, but it might show on the website. I'm pretty sure it won't be different. I can check real quick. Because I think it's just like the Digimon who are different, not the characters. Yeah, there's actually a screenshot of him fighting Brock, and it's literally just Brock. He does have different moms, obviously, because it's Brock, because it's Digimon. Poyomon. I need to go heal my guys. Poyomon, that's the thing that's going to evolve into Bakemon, ain't it? Because he's the ghost. That would be cool. Alright. Let me see. Let me see if I have it up here, if I have to go get it. Okay. Looks like I have Digimon World 3 up here. So we can start with 3. Which is fine with me. 3 is probably my favorite. Sorry, I'm going to change my tags real quick. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are your champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital monster to save the digital world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Let's see here. I need to figure out why that doesn't have sound real quick. That's why I had the sound down. Okay. There we go. Come on, capture. Come on, game, capture. Oh. Where are they? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. That's where it is. There we go. Why does that keep doing that? Okay. That's fine. Whatever. As long as I can see a chat. I had an Omnimon action figure. It was so sick. Yeah, I had a lot of Digimon action figures, if I'm being honest. Okay, now the controller doesn't want to work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna go get my Steam Deck because I have this on my Steam Deck as well, and it won't have issues on my Steam Deck. The thing I run on my PlayStation is not ideal. Sorry, the thing I run on my PC is not ideal. So, give me just a second. I will be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. I have the Steam Deck. Setting that up real quick. Shouldn't take very long. Because that sets up real quick. Boop. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Do. Do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Okay. Okay, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm back. Let me make sure this is set as the main controller, or else it doesn't work right. Yep. Pro controller. There we go. Digimon World 3. Now, as you can see, I do not have Digimon World 1 on here, but that's fine. Technically, I think Digimon World 2 actually works on here, if y'all would like to see that one instead. I know Paige said I'll be right back, so let me know. I'll do either. Let's get this show on the road. Time to get owned. They're late. What are Teddy and Ivy doing? We won't have time to play Digimon Online. I didn't want Ivy to come, but Teddy and his big mouth told her. They should have gotten a login pass ahead of time. This just in. International police. SAP have located the European HQ of crime group AOA. Together with the army, they raided their headquarters at midnight last night and have arrested the leaders of the AOA inside the compound. Officials believe these arrests will connect recent internet terrorism to the AOA. AOA, that's the group that did bad things with Digimon. I can't believe anyone would do bad things with Digimon. Thanks for waiting, Junior. Junior, why are you talking to yourself? It's creepy. About time, Teddy. And why is Ivy here in the first place? You always say Digimon are for kids. Hey, I'm interested in Digimon online, okay? I never said that I hated Digimon. Junior, Ivy, come on. Let's go to the online center. Let's go get our Digimon. So this is Magama Online Center. Yep, this is the Matrix Center. Digitizes our ideas. I'm going to turn down the sound just a little bit. It's a little loud, at least for me. Digitize our ideas and thoughts and send them to the net. I wonder how it works. I want to see what makes it tick. What are you two doing there? Come on. Welcome. This service is for those traveling into the digital world. Is this your first time playing? Nope. Far from it. Before we set up your account, you will choose your partner Digimon. And choose start A, B, or C. Each pack has 3 types of Digimon. Come on, Junior, what are you worried about? Just pick a pack. That's Digimon you like. I can't help it. All the packs have Digimon I like. Which Digimon don't you like then? Don't get the pack that has Digimon you don't like and pick. There are no Digimon I don't like. I love all Digimon. Well, if you like all Digimon, then don't have to worry. Come on, choose and let's go to the Digimon world. Okay, y'all. Register our account. Our name will be... No, not bees. Cheese. Okay. Starter time, y'all. So we have Coatmon. We have the balance pack. This comes with Coatmon, who's a balanced swordsman, also learns to heal. Renamon gets the enemy with lightning and ice. And Patamon, healing specialist, very likable. We have the powerful pack, Mon, who has various guns, expert marksman. Agumon likes to spew fire, but very aggressive. And Renamon gets the enemies with lightning and ice. Then we have the Maniac pack, has Kumamon. This would have our bear for Leon. We have Gilmon, mischievous Digimon who he'll learn odd moves. And healing specialist, Patamon. So I'll leave this up for just a few minutes for y'all to decide. If it helps, I am currently running a playthrough on my Steam Deck, and I am using this one. I'm using A, so I'd rather not do A, but I will. So, let me know what y'all want to see. So what are y'all thinking? Any votes? I guess I could do a poll again. I'm just lazy and don't feel like it. I won't lie. If no one's going to vote, I'm leaning Maniac Pack, because it has Patamon, who I love, as a bear for Leon, and I like Gilmon. But why don't I recognize Mon? Which one's he from? What show is he from? Oh, this game is actually like Mon's debut. Okay, that would be why. Besides this game, I don't really recognize him. I remember him from this game. I just don't remember him from a show. I remember when I was younger, always being like, "What show is Mon from?" That's why he's not from a show. Like, I'm sure they put him in a show after this game, but his first debut was Digimon World 3. Interesting. Okay. Any votes, y'all? As I said, if I don't get a vote, I'm just going to pick probably Maniac. Trying to give it a couple moments as well, because I know Paige said I'll be right back. I don't know where she went or exactly when she walked off, because I was gone. But she missed my first picking of starters. Brown, 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 brown. Okay. Since no one is voting, I'm just going to pick. I want to get into the game. Get into the meats and potatoes. So, let's do this. Registration complete. Please head to the chamber. Teddy, Ivy, let's go to the Digimon world. Hey! Wow, this is the chamber room? I can start playing the game. This is exciting. What's your registered account name? It's Cheese. Confirmed. Thank you. Please enter the death capsule. I mean chamber capsule. Over there. So that I may kill you. And never let you leave. You did realize that this was to the death, correct? Okay. Junior, wait up. Oh, look at this. This looks so good. This is the world of the Digimon Online. This is the world of the Digimon R. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the monsters. Digimon are the monsters. Yep, go get your Digiman. Matrix room is large. Digimon labs up ahead. The base walk speed is very fast in this game. Fuck. I can't be tired already. This type of data will be displayed on your satellite. Okay. Then I should call out on your partner Digimon. Yep. Let's download our partners. Please wait on the marked floor. I get to meet my Digimon. Yo, cheese. What are you two doing? What? No, you're the one that's fast. Right, Ivy? Hey, my name's Kale, don't forget it. Kale, that's your account name? That's weird. It sounds like a guy's name. Hey, it's my choice, okay? Yeah, honestly, dude, don't judge her for picking a name. Like, it's her choice. She wants to name herself Kale, let her name herself Kale. Oh, cool. Here's my Digimon. I have a Patamon, a bear, and a Gilmon. I wonder who came up with this. Hey everyone, I'm Cheese. Nice to meet you. Roger that, let's rock. Gilmon's going to make Cheese into a champion. I'm going to do my best. I'm counting on you. Let's go. I'm headed out. Alright, let's split up from here. See you later. We're on a road to Viridian City. Except not really, because Viridian City don't exist. You new here? Let's fight. Where is... That'd be why. Fuck. My gamepad fucking template is fucked up. Let's see here. What the hell? Hi, Leon. I was trying to get a hold of you. Hi, Leon. Oh, you just got off. You didn't tell me you worked. I can't hear you. Are you talking?
Are you? Wait,
Oh,
are you?
I can hear
Oh,
you
you
now.
are on. You can hear me now?
Yep.
Yay. So we're incredibly short-staffed. I had somebody covering my shift, and then 3 people called off, so that person had to have, like, somebody had to come in and help them. So it's not, I wasn't scheduled, I just got called in.
Oh.
I could have said no, but I kind of feel like a piece of shit if I did, so.
Okay. I see.
But, yeah.
I did not know that that happened.
It was kind of a last second thing, because I told you I was gonna be streaming like a little bit of Monster Hunter while I was waiting for you, and then like they called. I had no choice. They're like, we only have 2 people doing the job of 4.
Yeah, but I was working, so I didn't know you didn't stream. Know what I mean?
Oh, you don't watch me?
I mean, I do, but also I was working. Like,
You're fine. I get it, dude. Oh no, yeah, I was gonna do like a themed like Monster Hunter, like going after a bunch of Narcilla and Lalabrina, just Oh, no way.
What?
I was watching another streamer play something called Spider Mall. And I found out apparently it's an actual game on Steam.
Oh.
Neat. Gonna have to put that in my back pocket. So how's the cheese? How has cheese been?
Cheese is good. How are you?
I is complicated. Good, but complicated. Because as I told you, I welcomed a new family member in, and this is going to take some getting used to.
Fair. I'm gonna share my screen so you can see, because you'll appreciate that one of my starters is a bear.
I know, I saw Bearmon. I love Bearmon.
You mean Kumamon? His name's Kumamon. He's not Bearmon. His name's Kumamon.
Oh, then they must have changed it, because there was one named Bearmon. But it also comes in multiple flavors. There's a black one, a white one, and then a gray one, but they're all called something different.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for Digimon, though.
Yeah. But oh my god, I was watching one of the, I can't even remember what Digimon series it was, but one of the polar bears popped on and I went, he just squealed. I was like, oh, I want one. I want 5. He's so cute. Look at him with his little hat and little belt.
But yeah, Bearmon. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh, I do. I love him. Like he's legitimately one of my absolute favorite Digimon. So I know it's like him, Terriermon, Lopomon, Gabumon, Agumon. In no particular order, but like those are like some of my faves.
Fair. Paige says hi. Paige, you
Hi,
also
Paige.
missed. You guys both missed me picking my starters again, by the way. I ended up, I think, picking right by y'all, but you still missed it.
Digimon, precious boy.
Also, Paige, I think you just believe all Digimon are precious boys. You've said that about just about everyone.
Yeah, like one of my favorite scenes is in the Digimon movie. Terriermon humps. Why did I say that? Forget that part. He hops onto his trainer's head and just like extends his ears.
Oh my!
And he's like, if you're hot, I can like protect you from the sun. I was like, oh, I want one just because he did that. He's so cute. No, I said that about Greymon like 2 times, and I said Agumon is my son. Aww. That was a mistake. Don't quote me on that.
Quote him. Quote him. He said it. He meant it.
Terriermon humps.
Also,
He did. He just hops on his shoulder. It's.
I know, Paige. I know. I was being silly.
Oh my god.
So, we ended up picking the pack that came, because for those who haven't played Digimon World 3, or haven't played in a while, basically your starters. It's predetermined. It's 3 packs that are like preset, and you just pick between them. And we picked the pack that comes with the bear, Gilmon, and Patamon.
Oh, and Patamon, that precious little potato.
There was one pack that I automatically kind of eliminated in the voting, which again there was nobody to vote, but I have my own little playthrough going on right now on my Steam Deck as well for like solo play, and I picked that pack for my solo. Yes, I know. Go. This guy's just telling us to go to the place to get cards. So we'll head there. Because trust me, you all know me, we're going to be playing the card game.
It just says we're short. I did that by...
Digivolve switch at the Digimon Lab. Teach you about Digimon and techniques. Learn about Digimon and how to digivolve them.
If only there was a Digimon Go, I would be out there doing that. Have my Bearmon, like 20 Bearmons.
I have a Digivice, does that count? It's Tamagotchi Digivice.
Yes. I loved those too. Those were fun.
They started selling them again, man. I got this on Amazon.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got this on Amazon. I didn't even know they started selling them again. My roommate, Goose, got one. And I was like, I'm sorry, they're selling these again?
There goes my retirement fund.
Knowing that you guys all like Digimon, I'm going to be playing more Digimon games. Because I fucking love Digimon so fucking much.
Jeez. I don't like Digimon, I love Digimon. There's just not a lot of it out there, so I don't really talk about it as much. And there were like 50 bajillion of them, so I only have a handful of them that I even remember.
I'm just saying, I love Digimon so fucking much. I will gladly play all of the Digimon games I own multiple times, over and over fucking again. I have pretty much access to pretty much every Digimon game, and I will gladly play any and all of them. And I love Digimon, so. And I will sit here and talk about Digimon all the fucking time.
Nice.
Now, if we're talking about the shows and stuff, I won't lie, there are some of the shows I haven't seen. Especially some of the newer seasons. Like, I know there's a newer season that semi-recently came out. I don't know that one as well. And some of the newer stuff, some of the stuff past season 3, I don't really remember as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I fell off.
I think it was 3. 3's the one where they fused with the Digimon, right? I think it was called Tamers. That was 3, right?
I think so.
Yeah. That's the last one I truly, like, remember.
I fell off somewhere shortly after they started becoming Digimon themselves. Like what Riku's was talking about, how they scan the card and they become the Digimon instead.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure that was Digimon World 3 is when that was.
I thought you were talking about the one where, like, Renamon and Gilmon were introduced and, like, the people bonded with them and physically fused with them.
No, that is what I was talking about, right, yeah.
Oh.
That's when I felt...
Yeah, because there's one where they don't have partners and they just become the Mons. So they're in control of what the things are doing.
Oh.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I
Frontiers.
saw bits of that one, but I don't really remember that one. The last one I truly watched was like Gilmon and Renamon, where they like fused with their Digimon, but they still had partners. But like they like fused their body parts with their Digimon, which felt weird. And then I saw bits of the one where they basically become the Digimon, which was weird, but I guess
I
is the next step from fusing with your Digimon is becoming the Digimon. Like, I guess that makes
I
logical sense.
I think I fell off during Data Squad because if memory serves, the plot line was this guy was gaslighting this Digimon into thinking they were in love, and then when it finally figures out it's not in love with this guy, it starts trying to destroy both worlds. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, money.
Money?
Yeah, I found money. Yeah, I went back and rewatched a couple Digimon semi-recently. I can't even say that recently now. That was like over 10 years. That was like 10 years ago. That was when my buddy died. But, my Digimon pooped. Let me clean that up real quick. Anyways.
My Digimon pooped.
I really want to go back through and rewatch pretty much all of the Digimon, because Digimon.
You know, I think that's one thing that Digimon did that Pokemon never did. They showed their creations pooping. Because, like, first movie, Gilmon, he had to go to the bathroom, so they just sit him down and then, like... But, I mean, you see Pikachu eat, but you never seen any of them, like, have to... Which is weird.
I mean, yeah.
But a good touch.
Well, you know how it be. Sometimes you gotta poop, man.
I mean, that's the thing that always got me about Digimon. I'm like, it's more real life because they eat, they grow, they have, like, progression. It's like once you catch a Pokemon, it's like, I'll kill whatever you tell me to, and we're just not going to talk about the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. It's also... Digimon is so much fucking darker.
Yeah.
Like... I was talking to Paige about Ken and Wormon and why Ken and Wormon are my favorites. Like, how when Season 2 first started, my favorite characters in Season 2 were TK and Kairi, because, you know, they come back from Season 1 and they were clearly my favorites in Season 1, right? So, of course, they're still my favorites in Season 2. And then my favorite new Digimon in Season 2, even though I didn't like Davis when I first watched it, was Vmon, because I thought Vmon was really cool. But then Ken truly starts becoming a character, and you see all of the dark shit he does as the evil emperor, or dark king, or whatever they fucking call him. I don't really remember. And then
I can't remember either.
he fucking... As Paige just said, Digimon die. He kills Digimon. Like, he, as the Dark Emperor or Dark King or whatever he's called, fucking genocides a shit ton of Digimon. Like, he is a monster when he is possessed. And it is dark. They don't hold back.
The one thing about Digimon dying, the other part of that was, I liked the fact that even if it does die, it gets reincarnated.
Yeah.
Whereas with Pokemon, like the theory with Gary's Raticate, it's just dead.
Yeah.
Or it becomes a ghost type. But they never really explain how.
The biggest difference, though, with the two is, like, Digimon at least has a cycle with that, what that explains it, right?
Yeah.
Like, they have a life-death cycle. And...
Goes to the egg farm.
Oh, yeah. That is one of my favorite scenes with Ken, when he goes to the egg farm and, like, fucking loses it because he sees all of the eggs that he put there. Oh, that was so fucking good. But that's one of the things I love about Digimon. They explain so much. They actually put so much work into, like, their world and world building and the cycle, right? Pokemon, They just kind of wave their hand. They're just like, let's not explain that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you even mentioned it with, like, the poop. They're like, yeah, we'll let the Pokemon eat, but let's not explain anything else. Digimon, they're like, no, they eat. They have to poop, so let's explain that. And how are we going to explain that? Well, let's just make the Digimon poop. Like, it's poop, whatever.
They even have a poop Digimon.
Or, you know, the death cycle. Like, Pokemon, they're just like, do Pokemon die? No, let's not explain that. Let's just wave our hand and pretend we don't worry about that. Digimon, they're
they have, like, the graveyard places.
Yeah, but they don't explain that, because obviously Pokemon die, but also there's ghost Pokemon, and there's all kinds of thing about the death cycle in Pokemon that we don't know.
Yeah, and then, like, every time you see someone die, like Ash or Latios, they just kind of float into stars, and then that's just kind of they're star stuff now. But, like, there's a whole graveyard area where it's like tombstones, but did they all dissolve into star stuff?
Exactly. And then there's also, again, ghost Pokemon, so we know ghosts exist.
Just start this time.
So how do the ghosts exist? Like, they just kind of wave their hand, like, okay, let's not worry about that. Let's just pretend none of that's a thing. But Digimon's like, no, we'll explain it. We'll just make it a cycle. Just a closed loop. They live, they die, they rebirth.
Yeah, as far as Digimon dying, I think the one thing that will always stick with me, like the saddest moment to me personally, was when Wizardmon defended Gatomon and got just obliterated. Like, I didn't fully understand what was going on, but that still put a tear to my eye when I was younger.
For me,
no.
One of my first younger, like, badass moments, but also like, oh no, because, like, it's when they learn about the, like, they kind of hint at it or kind of mention it, but, like, you truly don't understand how the life-death cycle of the Digimon work yet, was Patamon. When Patamon sacrifices himself as Angemon against Devimon, like, you kind of know how it works, but not yet. Not till you get the Patamon egg. So at that moment, you're not sure what's happening. All you know is Angemon is, like, going up against somebody who is pretty much going to kill him. And you're just like, oh no. And then they kill each other, and he sacrifices himself for everyone else, and you're just like, what just happened? And I think that's one of the reasons when I was a kid, I loved TK so much, because, like, one, I thought Angemon was the coolest shit, but also, like, that moment, I felt the same, like, emotions TK felt. I was like, no. No, I mean.
Yeah.
So, like, I was an emotional wreck in that moment, and to this day, I still am like, that's probably one of my favorites. Though, my favorite Digimon, I said this before, my favorite Digimon in the original series, back in the day, was Patamon. As Season 2 came out, it changed, because Season 2 introduced my actual new favorite, Wormon. And Wormon has been my favorite ever since. There's been other Digimon I like it's kind of like a Pokemon situation. Gengar's my favorite Pokemon, but there's been other Pokemon I like since Gengar, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Wormon. I won't sit here and be like, oh, Wormon is the only Digimon I like. No, there's plenty of Digimon I like besides Wormon. But I love Wormon and his evolutions. He's just so cool. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and buy a weapon. Could buy another punching glove. Actually, I can't. I'm 58 bucks short. They started up. Did Digimon actually start as Tamagotchi? I thought they started as a show, at least in Japan.
It would make sense for them to be Tamagotchi. There's God, I can't remember his name, but there's one Digimon that kind of looks like a very, very angry Pac-Man, and his backstory is that he started out as a Tamagotchi and found his way to the digital world. I can't remember his name, but he's like a little round ball. His arms and legs are really muscular. He has like this Mr. T beard.
Yeah.
And he has like glasses.
That weird fucking fucker.
Oh god, you think that's weird? The minute I saw that monkey with the teddy bear on his crotch, I was like...
Edamon.
And suddenly I may be more of a furry. What is this?
I kind of love
I'm like,
Edamon,
how is it
though.
even staying on? And that was my first thought. I'm like, how is it staying there? But I love that design.
Edamon's great. And then he has like multiple forms. Meta Edamon. Metal Edamon.
Yeah, because wasn't he like one of the original villains that was coming after them?
Yeah.
Like, oh my...
He was basically a joke villain most of the time. He got serious a couple times where like he actually was a threat, but most of the time he wasn't actually a threat. He was just there and a joke off. Or if he was, the times where he was a threat, it was typically because he like caught them by surprise or caught them under like another villain or something. But
speaking of villains, I think my favorite was when they returned to the digital world, and like the 4 warlords took over. Metal Seedramon was my favorite out of that. The puppet guy was really cool in the way he just like messed with them, but like,
oh yeah,
as a child, Metal Seedramon was like, oh my god, I want that. Like,
I loved that story. I think the story of the first big chapter, season 1 and 2, are my favorite for multiple reasons. One, it's the most cohesive because like once you get towards season 3, right, it stops being as cohesive because they get a whole separate group. They don't really coincide with the other group as much. Know what I mean? But literally, season 2 has 2 of the people from season 1 older. Know what I mean?
yeah.
And they go back to some of the characters in season 1 as older, like, teenagers / adults, right? Like, season 2 is literally just season 1 part 2. And that's one of the reasons I like the first 2 seasons. That's probably my favorite. Like, I know we're at that older age where a lot of people are like, oh, you like this because of nostalgia. I'm sure that's part of it. But I do honestly think it's just some of the better ones because it's some of the most cohesive. What do you mean I don't have it? I have 8. I have 20 bits. You say it costs 8.
And I mean, nostalgia is always a good. It's a good way to keep something alive. So, unless you do a live-action remake.
True. And yes, I'm well aware of how much a Tamagotchi poops, by the way, because my Tamagotchi poops all the fucking time.
Isn't that the fun of it? It's all the fun of taking care of a pet, but you can always restart.
Sometimes not even willingly. Sometimes they just die.
It's like, oh, your battery's going low. No.
Why is it saying I don't have enough bit? I have 20. Maybe I have to leave and come back? What the fuck?
Maybe you need like special items or something?
I don't know. I just need money. Well, I'll go back out and fight more, I guess. Get some more money. Maybe it's just not counting this first 8 because I didn't talk to the dude first. I just wanted to heal my bear.
Yay.
I'll use an item to heal him, I guess. Just know I used an item for his ass. I did that for you, Leon.
Yay.
And because I'm trying to train, because, as I said, I have been playing a little solo, and this game is very grindy in typical old-style PS1 fashion. Basically, you need to spend the first little bit getting to about, like, level 3, and then go to the forest, get to level 5. Yeah, it's very grindy. It's good, but grindy. But there's nothing wrong with that. I should be able to grind everybody up pretty easily. Whee! Look at Patamon fly. Whee! Coonmon, you're not Wormmon. You're like Wormmon, but yellow and suckier. Come at me when you're green and cool. So who are your favorite Digimon, man?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Start with season 1. Who's your favorite from season 1? Because I assume you're like me and your favorite does kind of depend on the season a little bit. Like, I'm sure you have an overall favorite, but like...
I mean, if I had to pick one from season 1, it would probably have to be Gabumon. I really like them.
That's fair. I love Gabumon. Gabumon's so cool. Honestly,
I mean, if I got to pick multiples, maybe I would go with Patamon or Agumon too. But
I love a lot of season 1. If I'm being honest, Ikakumon, whole set, Gamumon, Ikakumon. I always forget its name, but the one that looks like fucking Thor with Thor's fucking hammer. That whole evolution line is so fucking cool, man. Of course, Agumon, like, who doesn't love Agumon, Greymon, Skull Greymon, like, Skull make Greymon's a fucking classic. Everybody knows about Skull Greymon.
Skull Greymon, every time he shows up, people just run in terror.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, but I mean, he's basically the Devil Ojo of the monster of the Digimon world. Everybody's like, oh no.
He's
Well, yeah,
also,
I mean,
if I remember
Dragon Ball
right,
is still-
technically an ultimate instead of a champion. So, like, he also skipped evolution. If I remember right. I could be wrong there. But actually, I'm gonna look that up because I feel like that's right. Is Skull Greymon ultimate? Skull Greymon is an ultimate. So yeah, when Agumon went from Agumon to Skull Greymon, he actually skipped Digivolved to Skull Greymon.
I mean, it makes sense because wasn't he forced to do that? Like,
Yeah, basically. He forced him because he was trying to get him to digivolve, and yeah, maybe he did evolve from Greymon. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the show. Because I think at that point they were getting the crest, so I think some of the group was ultimate digivolving. So, he might digivolve from Greymon. I don't really remember. Either way. He either skips or he goes from Agumon to Greymon to Skull Greymon. Either way. Obviously, it's not the right way. But he it's
couldn't
all
control it.
Yeah. He couldn't control it, and he kind of forced him because, like, Tai, at that moment, they were trying to get stronger because, like, they were outmatched, and Tai, as a leader, thought he was needed to get stronger faster, and there were multiple people in the group who were finding their crests and getting the ability to ultimate digivolve, and he thought he was basically failing the group by not being able to do it yet. So he was like, we need to be able to do this, let's do it, and forced Agumon to do it. Which is when we had fat Agumon, because he overfed him, so Agumon was like huge. I'm sure you remember when Agumon was so fat he couldn't get up.
They made him bigger.
Because he just kept overfeeding him. Good shit. Let's get Gilmon up to level 3. And then we'll get Patamon up to level 3. And then we'll enter the woods.
Paige, if you're there, who's your favorite?
Yeah, Paige, if you had to pick a favorite from season 1, who's your favorite? And while we're waiting for that answer, who's your favorite overall Digimon, Leon? I know I said mine is Wormmon, so you know who my favorite from season 2 is going to be. That said, my favorite from season 1 is probably Patamon / Angelmon. But, as I said, honestly, season 1 has a lot of Digimon I really like. It does have a couple I'm not the biggest fan of. I like for example, I like almost all of Palemon's evolutions, except the champion, the giant cactus. I feel like in practice and on concept, it was a really cool idea, and I love the evolution of that to the Lilymon, the fairy thing, right?
Yeah.
I think that was a really cool evolution to see it do that in the show. However, the cactus just doesn't seem to fit all of the other evolutions that she has. Because she has Palemon, right? This vine thing, right? Then she has Lilymon, who goes back to vines and flowers, right? And then she has Rosemon, who also is all about vines and flowers. And then you have a cactus.
But it's a cactus with punching gloves. Do you know how badass that looks?
I'm just saying, one of these things does not belong here.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this will redeem this in your, there was, so I was talking about, Digimon Data Squad, there was an episode in there where one of those fell in love with this guy. He was a boxer that, in his prime, won all of his matches, and when she realized, he was, super bummed out because he started losing, she started using the cactus needles, I forget what the move's called, where, they throw a punch and the needles come out.
Yeah.
To, paralyze his opponent so he could just, punch him a couple good times and they'll fall down. And I thought that was kind of a cute little story because he realizes that, he eventually realizes that she's doing it. And aw, you have a little digital stalker.
I mean, fair. There's a couple Digimon that's like that for me that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's not that I hate Togemon. I do like it in concept. I think it's a cool concept. I preferred in another evolution line, because in that evolution line, I just don't like it. Know what I mean? It feels very out of place for me.
Yeah.
But that said, I do like most of the... I feel like I like most of the Digimon in Season 1. As I said, I love Patamon, which means, of course, I love Angelmon, Magna Angelmon, etc. I also love Angelwomon. But Season 2, obviously my favorite. No surprise. Wormmon. My second favorite's Vmon, because, I mean, before Wormmon actually gets introduced, my favorite was Vmon. I actually really liked Vmon, and I still like Vmon. I just really like Wormmon, man.
I mean, from Season 2, I mean, obviously it's a cat. I like Gatomon, but I also like Armadillomon. Because I always thought he was because him and his trainer grew really, really close.
Yeah.
And he was just a dependable, friendly dude.
That's fair. I really like those two as well. But also, I love the Armored Digivolve. I think they're really fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh, I remember what was it, when Toys R Us was a thing, going out and collecting like all the Digi-Eggs. I still have them somewhere around here. Yeah.
Honestly, in Season 3, it's got to be either Gilmon or Renamon for me. I know that's a basic bitch answer because those are like the two like faces of Season 3. Like, when you think of Season 3, who are the two Digimon you think of most? Renamon and Gilmon, right? Like, honestly, if I'm being completely real with you, without like looking up Season 3 right now, I can't think of another Digimon from Season 3. I'm sure if I looked it up, I'd be like, oh yeah, that Digimon's from Season 3, right?
Yeah.
But without looking it up, just off the top of my head, I cannot think of a single Digimon's name from Season 3, except Gilmon and Renamon.
Well, yeah, because there were only like three main kids.
I think that's also part of it.
Well, technically there were four, but like the fourth one makes me sad thinking about it because there was so it was Renamon, Agumon, Terriermon, and then there was a girl that had a Leomon, but unfortunately he ended up becoming corrupted. And then I think he broke free from it, saving her, and he died. And then that messed her up. And just, like, all hell broke loose. So, I mean, like, if I had to choose, I'd probably say either Terriermon or Leomon, but I just remember, like, he died, like, real quick. And I'm like, oh. But I did love him.
I don't remember enough about Season 3, honestly, man. I'd have to watch it again.
The main part that I take away from Season 3 was that the digital world was slowly leaking into the real world. And then, like, I think one of the bigger plots was that from both sides, there were people trying to destroy the other side.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, why do you want to do that? Because then everybody dies. Because weren't there, like, people that were, like, straight up deleting these things? They were like, oh, I found your code. Now you're just gonna die. And he's like, oh, I found your vital organs. Now you're gonna die.
Yeah. And then Season 4 was the one that they didn't really have partners, right? They just turned into the Digimon, so I don't think that really counts. I guess maybe the main guy in red might be my favorite just because his design was cool. I don't really remember any personalities, so I can't really say much. I could just say the main guy in red was cool.
It was like, I can't remember his name, but the one that turns into the Garurumon is the one that Rufus was talking about. And I'm like, it is weird. Or actually, from Season 3, do you remember Impmon? He was another little...
Impmon was in Season 3?
I think so. Because, like, wasn't his whole thing that, like, he was abused by people and he didn't like them, and then he found somebody that treated him nice?
I mean, yeah, I just don't remember what season he was in. Dude, as I said, after Season 1 and 2, I don't really remember the other seasons that much, my friend. I wish I remembered them more. I really need to rewatch some of those.
I just remember him being, like, a pain in the butt, and then, like, he turns over a new leaf. He's like, well, I'll save you, but I'm doing it for my own reasons, not because I like you or anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's adorable.
Maybe he was in Season 3. If so, Impmon might actually be my favorite in Season 3. But
I think so, but I'm not sure.
But I don't know. I feel like if I can't remember that they exist in Season 3, I have to keep it as Gilmon/Renamon, because they're the only two that I'm like, yes, these two are in Season 3. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he was in the Tamers series.
Because any other I would have to look up.
Mm.
Because I was trying to name them without looking them up. But
Yeah.
at some point I want to, as I said, rewatch / watch all of Digimon again. And who knows? Like, right now my favorite's Wormon, but maybe if I rewatch all the Digimon, maybe my favorite Digimon will change. Maybe I'll remember or see a Digimon that is new, because there are some Digimon series I haven't seen. And maybe I'll see maybe I'll see a new Digimon in a Digimon series, or an old Digimon that they did something new with. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe they'll become my actual new favorite. Who knows? I wouldn't be against it. I'm not like locked in like my favorite always has to be Wormon.
No, you have to be locked in all the time, no changes, no exception.
I just, as of right now, I know what I like, which is Wormon.
Yeah.
I think I get my first evolutions at 5, if I remember right. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sure how entertaining just watching me grind to level 3 is, but
I'm having fun.
I mean,
conversation.
I'm having fun. I just didn't know if everyone else is watching me just grind.
I'm watching the bear chase you around.
Fair. But as I said, knowing you'll like Digimon, I definitely will have to play more Digimon games, because I'll sit here and play any and all Digimon games, my friend. I'll play Digimon World 1, 2, 3, 4, Dawn, Dusk, DS.
Well, and something else that I love the creativity of Digimon for, like during the movie, when they're like, we're going to go to Ultimate to fight this threat. He literally just waits until they start glowing and he just smacks them out of existence and they just stop. And it's like, I didn't know they could do that. But then yet again in Pokemon, if you do that for like something that's evolving, it'll just smack up against a wall and continue evolving. It's like, that hurt, but I can't stop.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't think I've ever seen a Pokemon mid-evolution just get the absolute taste smacked out of their mouth. Because I almost feel like everything, like the battle and all the people, stop the minute they see it. They're like, oh, can't interrupt this. Like, why not? And then, the way everybody's like, send emails to this bad guy to slow him down. I'm like, that is a beautiful way to actually solve this conflict, because they're like, why is he so much faster than we are? His internet is better. Like, that just blew my mind. I'm like,
yeah,
he has higher speed internet.
Yeah, it was very creative. I loved what they did in the movie. It was so fucking creative. And, like, as I said, it's one of the reasons I really wish Digimon was more popular than it is, at least here in the States. Like, I know in Japan it's popular. I know in Japan Digimon will never really die because it is popular, right? Mm-hmm. But I wish it was more popular here in the States, because I think it's really fucking cool. And it has a lot of really cool shit like that. Like, one, there's the dark thing we talked about, where it's just naturally and always has been darker, right? But not just that, but it's got a lot of like cool creative stuff throughout the show and movie and everything else. Like, it's just cool.
Actually, speaking of Digimon being darker, I was watching another streamer. They were playing a Digimon thing. They were talking about the movie, and apparently, do you remember like the first movie, how it had that opening at the beginning?
Yeah.
Apparently, it ruined a marriage, because these two parents took their kid to the movie to see Digimon. And when that short with the cutout people, it has nothing to do with Digimon, it just it looks like that they got super mad at each other because they were blaming the other person for taking their kid to the wrong movie, and they decided to separate after that. And the person was like just condemning, I think it was called like Junie B. Jones or something. I shouldn't laugh, but like, I always wondered why they had like the misleading shorts at the beginning of the movie and not like as like a preview for something.
Yeah.
Because even on like DVD, they had that on there, and I'm like, why?
Holy shit, that did a lot of damage to my Patamon. I need to get Patamon in some armor.
Well, yeah, flying types are weak to electric. Oh, wrong.
He's just...
No!
What?
Patamon, no.
It's fine. I'll take
He's
it.
just sleeping. Oh, you threw out the best. You threw out the best Digimon.
I just hit him with my bare fist. Get it? Because the move's called bare fist. Oh no, poor Patamon. You're at 1 HP. Come back, baby.
Oh, he didn't die? I thought he just straight up KO'd.
No, they don't. They don't really die in this game. They just are KO'd for the fight. Now, if my whole team's KO'd, I'm dead. But Kumamon, hit him with that bare fist.
And I love how he's wearing that little cap that says Bears on it, because apparently it's his favorite team. But I don't know if it ever shows the Bears sports team. So I don't know if that's like a baseball cap, if it's a basketball cap. What sport do they play?
You know what sport they play. Wink.
Soccer. I knew it.
I'm not a stalker. You're the stalker. You're the one stalking a
soccer.
bear. Oh, soccer. I think you said stalker. I'm like, you're the one stalking a bear.
I am Leon. I love all things bear.
So, in theory, I should, in theory, have another stream tomorrow. Do y'all want to see more of this tomorrow?
I'd be up for it.
Maybe I'll do that.
I will probably be showing up late again, like I did today, because I has to work until 8:30.
Fair. Well, knowing you'll be late, I won't send you as many messages. I'm sorry I sent you so many. I just didn't know. So I was like, is something wrong? What's happening?
Oh, I didn't actually see any messages. I just immediately hopped on when I got home. I'm like, oh, I'm so late.
Yeah, I texted you on Discord and like phone, like, are we still doing this? Everything okay? Things like that, because I wasn't sure what was happening. Because usually, usually you let me know if something's come up. So I was just like, and I know I've canceled on you a lot recently, but like I also let you know. So I was just like, is something happened? What's going on?
Now, I was going to say something. For some reason, my phone will not let me post things to Discord. I was going to say something on there. I probably should have just texted you.
Okay.
But
so I don't have quite enough for the leather mail, which will give Patamon the most armor, but I can get him a helmet. So let's go ahead and get him a helmet. This early game is a lot of grinding to get to a higher level and getting the money to actually outfit my team so that we can actually not die. So. Fuck. But yeah, so if y'all are interested, we'll play more of this tomorrow. And as I said, I'll gladly play more Digimon. Hell, I know there's another Digimon coming out soonish, and I've been considering playing back through Cyber Sleuths while I wait for it. So maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. I love Digimon, my friend. I won't say I love Digimon more than Pokemon, but I will say I love Digimon as much as Pokemon. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely different loves for different reasons. So I won't say it's the same, but it's definitely... yeah. Wait, why'd I attack and not attack? Your attack sucks.
Got that killer instinct. You're gonna go for the throat.
Come on, Patamon. You're almost level 3. I think I could go ahead and head this way. Patamon's almost level 3. Oh, he's so cute. Time to kill him.
No mercy, cheese. Mercy's for the weak.
There's no mercy in this dojo. There's only pain in this dojo. No. Why doesn't it default to tech? If I use a tech move, it should default to tech. Yeah, I know it killed you. I'm sorry, that was my fault. I didn't mean to. Damn it. I hit the wrong button and got you killed. guess I'll continue forward because I'll get the end should be coming up on my left soonish. So I'll just try to hurry there to revive Patamon. Kuwagamon.
Kuwagamon.
I remember when they fight their first Kuwagamon, and it's like such a big deal, and then they kick its ass later.
Yeah, I was like, isn't that kind of like a meme Digimon? Because every time it shows up, they freak the hell out.
Kind of. It's kind of like Beedrill, where like it's not
just
evil.
like that on sight. Yeah.
It's like it's not evil, but it does get angry easily, kind of deal. Know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like you wander into its house and it's like, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot like Beedrill's. Don't go wandering inside a Beedrill's home. Same thing with a Kuwagamon. Don't go wandering inside a Kuwagamon's home. There we go. Patamon's back to full. Alright, there's nothing in here yet. It talks about the Bakemon, but the Bakemon don't show up yet. Forget what you have.
Baconmon.
Yeah, the Baconmon. Bacon.
Chocolate.
Bacon. Oh, did you like surprise attack me? Because I didn't select an attack yet, you asshole. Gonna make me have to go fucking rest again.
Yeah, they be like that some days.
Take a boom ball and lay down. Okay, Patamon's level 3 now. Fuck. Why did I block that? I did. I did not realize I did not lock that. Always makes me jump though when the cat does that. absolutely terrifying. Ugh, fuck. I keep yawning. I might have to wrap up soon. I am apparently tired.
You're tired.
I am tired, my friend. I'm an old man.
Well, I feel that.
Welcome back, Paige.
Hi, Paige.
We're leveling up.
Who's your favorite Digimon?
I was about to say we asked, we were asking and talking about who our favorite Digimon were, and also I was asking because as of right now, obviously there's always a chance something comes up family wise, but as of right now I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, and I was asking if y'all wanted to see more of this or something else tomorrow. Agumon. Okay, fair enough. Agumon is a fair choice. Really? Evaded? Just fucking die, Crabmon.
Like, no. No.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I didn't mean to click items. I should have clicked. Oh wait, no, I do want to click items. No, I don't. I want to click status, I think, to equip. Now let's go back and heal. Heal, heal, heal. God, there's... We can one-shot him. We've done it before.
Nice.
Meow. Also, are you watching my shared screen or the stream? Because you seem delayed.
I am watching. I didn't even realize you had that up.
Yeah, Patamon is cute. You're fine. I was just curious. I'm like, you've been delayed on all your reactions. Are you watching the right one?
Oh, I don't see it. Yeah, it's like it either stopped or it didn't.
Oh, it might have stopped. I'm sorry. I was sharing it. I I shared it again. There you go. There you go, my little Leon. Who's my little Leon? Who's a good Leon? You are. Yes, you are.
Don't get any ideas. I bite.
Good boy. Good Leon. I'm gonna get a sub to Wolfie tomorrow so I can have this Digimon emotes again. Fair enough. Speaking of subs, anybody out there, don't forget to sub to Leon. Don't forget to sub to Cheese if you're interested. You don't have to sub to me though. I understand. Sub to Leon first. Also, check out !Discord for my Discord and !Dubby for Dubby. They have sugar-free energy drinks and they are amazing. I actually recently got a new shaker cup and 2 new flavors. One was like this mystery flavor. That's what was in this cup earlier today, and it was very good. I can't tell you what flavor it was. All I can tell you is it tasted extremely good and very familiar. I just don't fucking know what it was.
You know, since you gave out like that promotion, I've been thinking about like if I had sponsors. There are a couple of people that I think I know I would want, but during like our D&D sessions, I've been wanting to just spout out the randomest stuff, and
so it's not really a sponsor because like they don't pay me. Like they pay me. I do get a small share if people use like my code and stuff, but like a true sponsor, they also pay you for promoting and stuff like that. That's not quite what this is. It's more of a partnership. I'm a Dubby partner. Because typically a sponsor, they also give you like money to talk about them and stuff like that, right? But also, I wouldn't really talk about somebody that I don't support or agree with anyways. Hell, the company I currently work for, we sell home warranties, right? It's one of the things we do. And whenever I have an out-of-pocket customer, I tell them not to get our home warranty. Either no, I get a little extra money in my paychecks if I sell a home warranty, because in my opinion, our home warranty sucks. Because I've always been the kind of person that I only will try to talk and sell people things I believe in. So I believe in a home warranty. I have a home warranty myself. I tell them about home warranties. I tell them don't get my company's home warranty because I don't believe in our home warranty company.
just like for appliances, or is it the whole house?
It depends on the home warranty, but most home warranties cover the appliances inside the home, and a lot of them will also cover like HVAC systems, etc. Like my home warranty that I currently have is through American Home Shield, and it covers all of the appliances in the home, which, to be fair, I can fix most of those myself, except the refrigerator, because you need a special license. I don't know how to fix a refrigerator. I know the basics, but I don't know how to actually work on one.
Fascinating.
And it covers like my HVAC HVAC system. My home warranty also covers other random things that I've learned about recently, like we were looking at it. It covers a bunch of random shit. But home warranties are great, man.
Does it protect against a Sharknado?
It says it protects against a Sharknado. Not that I'm aware of, but it's really useful. But yeah, the appliance repair company I work for obviously does appliance repair, but we also have our own home warranty, and I don't believe in our home warranty. I think it's garbage, so I tell people don't get it.
Do you offer volcano insurance?
Nope. Remind me to check W more often. Yeah,
Sure.
check it all the time. I love W, my friends. It's honestly one of the best sugar-free products that I've tried. I really like the sugar-free energy drinks. I think they're really good, and W is probably one of, if not my favorite one so far. I really do recommend it. And if you use my link and my code, not only do you get 10% off, but for free you're supporting my channel. So for no extra cost, you're supporting my channel and you get 10% off your purchase. Like, it's a win-win.
But geez, I don't trust links. Do you have a Zelda?
Get out, Leon.
Not even a laugh. I'll take my leave. I'll settle for a Ganon anyway. Whatever.
Ooh, I got a power charge. I think that's a healing item, so I will use that right now to keep Patamon in the fight. Plus, I got all kinds of cool shaker cups. And reasonable prices.
We got that red, we got that blue. What you looking for?
Really? I didn't even get a move yet, you dick.
We can't expect to let them... You can't expect them to let you go first every turn. Not bad, though.
Ooh, yeah, another power charge. That will make this easier.
That was so good. I've never heard that before. Interesting. The little green watermelon does what? Lighting?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yippers, Captain Crunchers.
Mm-hmm.
I love the little green watermelon. The little green watermelon loves you. Okay, y'all. I am going to call the stream here. We are going to raid someone. Give me just a second to set that up. But I hope everybody had fun. Stay safe out there. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. We are going to raid someone. Let me check that out. Ooh, we're going to raid... We are going to raid our good friend, Jersh.
Getting some Assassin's Creed action.
So say hi to Jersh, give him some cheese love, spam those emotes if you got them, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, as long as nothing comes up, and we'll play more of this, because y'all are enjoying it. I'm always enjoying more Digimon, and if for whatever reason, I highly doubt I don't feel like playing this, but if I don't feel like playing this, we'll play a Digimon game, okay? I promise. But, good night, y'all. Have a good rest of your night. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. And now I'm awkward because I have 3 seconds till I can hit raid now, so... Bye!
Bye-bye.